Hey guys, this is Ross here with D20 Studios, giving you a first-hand look at Summoner's Fate, our upcoming cross-platform, tactical, turn-based strategy and CCG game. You can see behind me here, I've got it on pretty much every device you may be able to play it on. A Mac laptop, a 27-inch PC monitor, an iPad Air, an iPad Mini, and a Google Pixel here. I'm going to show you one of the things we're really keen on is accessibility. So as you can see here, I'm holding up kind of what looks like the portrait mode, and the game is responsive to landscape and orientation changes. So here it is. And we've also taken into account the idea that somebody may be left-handed. So if you flip the other way, you're going to see everything sort of orbit around to adapt for left-handed players as well. Put this back. And we are very excited. We're going to do some playthroughs today to show you what the game looks like so far. So stay tuned. That's coming up next. I'm just going to go ahead and show off some of the different screens here. It's very difficult to capture this with this type of camera, but just giving you an effect of what it looks like here. And then on the high DPI retina screen. So we're going to do this first video here on the iPad because I have rather large hands and it makes it a little easier for me. Kelly said that there's a nice tactile feel to the game that I wanted to show off, which I can't really capture playing on the computer or directly streaming. So the quality will be a little bit less so than it might be doing a direct stream. But this way, you're going to get to see how some of the tactile feel works. So I've got my hand here. I'm kind of watching through the monitor to see how this looks. Welcome to Summoner's Fate. What we have set up here is effectively a pitched battle. This could be a part of a single-player journey or a part of a multiplayer match, if you will. Let's take a look at what we've got on the board here. So I'm facing off against Dork Slayer, the Orc Chief, who has a knockback ability and a rather strong level 5 attack. And I'll make my finger so you can see the rest of his stats there. And with him, he's got a couple of Goblin Assassins, which are nasty little fellows who can deal extra damage if they get behind you and backstab. And then on my team, I've got the Cleric, who has the power to block with her shield, absorbing all damage from the front, as well as a support ability where she can heal allies and remove negative status effects, which should hopefully come in handy for us. Over here, I've got a favorite coming back from Hero Mages, the Barbarian. He's got some new powerful abilities. For one, he's got a knockback effect, which is a very cool ability that pushes guys back, and you can do some cool combos with it. He also has an ability called Frenzy, which allows him to move and attack, effectively take an extra turn whenever he defeats an enemy. And then finally, I've got our Druid here. She's a summoner with a Farshot ability. Farshot is a power where she can do a special attack when she's targeting a ranged character as opposed to melee. And in this case, she can do some nature damage. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start this battle. I'm going to just go ahead and show you movement here. So all the characters are commanded with a single gesture where I just sort of drag, release. I can't reach anybody in attack range yet, so I'm just going to get my pieces out there with Barbarian in a similar way. And then the Druid, I've got some cards here. I'm going to go with my left hand here so you can kind of see the different cards. Ice Shards, it's a 2 damage free spell. We got a Water Elemental, and I've got a Ice Bomb, which does damage and knockback as well. For starters, I'm going to go ahead and put the Water Elemental out. So I'm just going to drag my finger over and place him on the board. I'm just going to move him up 1 space there. And then I'm going to take Sylvia and zap that orc over there. Boom! And you can see now the end turn button's lighting. I'm going to end my turn. And we'll see what the computer has in store for us. So one cool feature off the bat. Oh, I didn't tap the center of the screen, sorry. You can pause the game at any time by tapping the battlefield to view what the player or enemy player might be doing. So in this case, he's using an Orc Battle Horn. He's going to power up all of his characters. I'm going to go ahead and let go and let that resume. Looks like the assassins are coming in. Barbarian does the counterattack, knocks him back. Counterattack from the Cleric. And Dork Slayer himself moved up. Okay, so we got a new card that I want to show off here. This is the Animate Tree spell. And we're going to do a sneaky little thing here by getting our tree to go over here and place behind the orc. Go ahead and attack him. Attacking from the rear is very important because, and I'm going to undo that so you can watch it again. When you attack from the rear, the character cannot respond with a counterattack, which is very powerful and gives you a huge advantage over attacking from the frontal arc. So I'm going to hit the undo button here at the top to show you that one more time. So the Treant has a special ability called Knockback. And in this case, it's a super knockback. We got feedback from our players thinking this tree is massive. He should have a really strong arm. So even if he's hitting this orc over here, he's going to do some damage. And what happens here, you saw that Sylvia didn't attack when the Treant struck. And that's because the gravity combo is taking effect. Essentially, everybody gets one additional attack per turn, a counterattack if you're attacked by the enemy. But you can also trigger that prematurely by knocking a character into you and get a bonus attack, which is nice because the enemy can't counterattack it. So we're going to get some extra hits on Dorkslayer here, maybe even take him down. So 1-2 combo, and then we're going to go ahead and move our cleric into place, get an attack on him. Now he's going to counterattack back, but fortunately she's got her shield to protect her. Now we're going to do another combo with the Barbarian here by knocking him into the cleric. Wind up again, her attack triggers, and as you can see, we've now got him down to just 3 life there. And now we're going to go ahead and finish him off with an ice bomb and win this battle. All right, so there's what a battle looks like. They're meant to be pretty quick. We did a lot of explanation here, but typically these go for about 3 minutes or so, back and forth a few turns, and using combinations like this, you can get huge advantages to take down your opponent very quickly in just a matter of a few turns. All right, we're going to do another playthrough here. This orc battle was pretty easy. So we're going to see how the Lich King fares. We're in his dungeon now. He's got some skeletons around him, and we're going to attempt to defeat this evil skeleton lord. I'm going to do a little bit less explanation and just a little bit more playing. Move my characters into position here. And we're going to go ahead and zap them for 2, and then we're going to go ahead and lightning bolt him as well. And end my turn. Uh-oh. So he just used the gravity well and pulled me in, got some bonus attacks. And now he's doing what Skeleton Kings do, which is summon a whole bunch more skeletons. The Barbarian's not looking too good there. Looks like he's going for the kill, and oh no! That was a bad first turn for us. Okay, so we need to recover here. I'm going to go ahead and cast the big one, Blizzard, with my finger here so you can see that. This is going to deal 2 damage to all the enemies and freeze them, which should hopefully give us a chance to come back. Take that, skeleton army. And now let's go in here and beat this guy up. Alright, now that we got the board clear of skeletons, let's see what he has next. Oh no! Touch of death. Oh dear. Alright, it's me and you, buddy. Let's try this out here. I'm going to zap you. And we're going to go ahead and drop another bomb on you. And yeah, why not? We'll gravity well you in for an extra duff there. Okay, he's got the Necromancer out now, which is not good for us. When she attacks, she summons extra skeletons, like so. And he looks in pretty good position now, but we're going to attempt to whittle him down. Oh man, should I go for the Lich King or try and take her out or run away? I don't know. I can also heal myself, which might not be a bad idea. In fact, we're going to do that. I don't want to take any chances here. And the problem is if I attack him now, he's going to just suck my life back. I'll show you what that looks like. So, Lich King liches. He takes back life with his head, so he actually gained a health point there, but I just want to show you how that power worked. Alright, so let's see if we can make a comeback here. Oh no, not good. Now we're frozen. And he's bringing on another Necromancer. The skeleton horde is building back up. Good news is that he's blocking those skeletons, so they can't really get in for an attack yet. Now, the good thing is I can still cast while I'm in here, but I'm not looking so hot. So let's go ahead and get the air elemental in there. And let's go ahead and take him down. Hit him in the back so he can't hurt us, and then we'll go ahead and bombard again. Always go for the summoner kill, I say. Oh, now we're in real trouble. So Flesh Golem is a character from Hero Mages. He's effectively the bodyguard, and will protect the Lich King from taking any further damage until he's defeated. And we are looking in pretty bad shape right now, so we're going to go ahead and, if we survive this battle, we're going to pull out next turn. And let's go ahead and get out of here. Skidoo! And I think what we're going to do is, we don't have any trees, but I can discard the tree spell, which will give me a summon tree spell. We'll get a tree out anyway. And then we're going to hit him in the rear again. Oh, but the Flesh Golem protects him. And we're going to go deafen with the treant. No, the Flesh Golem protects him again. Alright, but at least we got the Flesh Golem out of the way. And then we're going to end turn. And now he's got a Ghost out, which can fly and drain life. More skeletons coming for me here. Oh no. Here comes those necromancers again. Fortunately, the summon went behind her, not in front, which is good for us. Air Elemental goes down. And he's got a cluster of skeletons just kind of waiting back there to protect him. Okay, we're going to attempt to clear up some of this chaos here. Now I've got 1 life left. He's got 8 life. I'm going to say it's not looking good for us here. But we're going to go out the Blaze of Glory and attempt to take down some of these skeletons. In fact, you know what? Maybe it'd be better just to kill all these guys. Let's go for that. Let's see what happens. So I don't know if you saw what just happened there, but one of the skeletons got knocked into the spikes, and the spikes will actually deal extra damage when they get hit. Knocked into them, which is kind of fun. It's a great way to deal with shield guys. And then, yeah, this is not good. Oh, we got him down to just 1 life, but unfortunately Sylvie just does not have enough to make it here. And I think that's our end. And just for fun, he's going to summon more skeletons just to make it even more annoying for us. And, and down we go. Defeated by the Lich King. No! So we were just defeated by the Lich King. I'm going to attempt to rectify that and fight him again. So this is just the intro tutorial text for the demo purposes here. We're going to skip past that, get right back into battle. So maybe this time I'll hang back behind the spike walls here. I think with her, I'm going to move her back because I want to get this Barbarian in front of these spike walls. There's a nice little advantage there if I can get somebody to be stupid enough to come in front of the Barbarian. And then, oh, I forgot that I zapped my own guy there, but that's okay. He's tough. He can take it. Let's go ahead and Ice Bomb this guy too. Boom. You may be wondering why the ice ball looks like fire. It's work in progress, people. We'll get that fixed for you. Don't worry. Placeholders abound in a game that's still in development. Alright, so the skeletons are back. He's gravity welling us. Oh, interesting. So he opted in this case to pull us away from his character, which is an interesting choice. Which also incidentally put him in range of the archers. So this is kind of one of the cool things about the AI in this game is that it's very adaptive. It'll do a lot of checks and simulations on its possible moves and discover things like that I probably would not have seen getting all those extra attacks from his archers just by pulling the characters in the corner like that. Okay, so what do we got here? He's sitting pretty there. I can't knock him into the spikes. He's already in front of them. But you know what? It looks like our Barbarian needs some health, so we're going to help him out. And then we're going to go and knock him out of here. And I don't like the skeleton, so let's get rid of him. Okay, and let's see. We can heal. Anybody need healing? Barbarian's not too bad. Can gravity well. Ah! So here's a nasty little trick. Watch this. So we have just about defeated him. What I did there was pull him into the spikes, so he took extra damage from each of the spikes he got pulled into. And then the Barbarian got to use his combo attack for getting pulled into him, and now he's down to just 1 life there. So Gravity, as you can see, is a very, very powerful ability in Summoner's Fate. And we're going to go ahead and end our turn. Yes. Of course. Yeah, keep grinning at me, Lich King. Yeah, take that. And we have victory. All right, and we did it in just 2 minutes this time, so not too bad. So there's a look at some of the gameplay. As you can see, the cards make for a world of difference and different cool things you can do. Battles are fast and they're fun, and we're still got a long way to go with the balance and the tuning of these things here. But we're really excited. The playtest will be starting soon. Early next year. I hope to get it out even sooner, before Christmas if I can, so you guys can start playing, give me your feedback. And I'm really excited to see what the multiplayer matches are going to look like. All right.